warning track, sliding on his back, onto the track, and bang, zoom, a curly W.
MLB The Show is on the air as we get a look at the newly named Globe Life Park in Arlington. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins. As Ron Gardenhire's starting nine will look like this. They'll go to work against the man you see right there as you check the numbers for the veteran left-hander Matt Harrison. Byron Broxton makes his way to the plate now as we're just about to be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Joe Mauer will have
strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Starting lineup for Ron Washington's Rangers looks like this. They'll match up against this fellow right here, the former Met, the big right-hander Mike Pelfrey. Leonis Martin will stand in. Hard hit to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Elvis Andrus.
He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last two hitters.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. On to first, and it's dropped. And that'll almost certainly go into the books as an E3. Alex Rios will step in. There goes Elvis. Pitch inside the throw. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base.
Hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Prince Fielder will stand in. And this is on the ground toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead. Adrian Beltre.
First inning. You got to wonder how much is that going to take out of him.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are two on with two out. Kendrys Morales will dig in for the first time. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. Matt Holliday will stand. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Trevor Plouffe. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Throw on to Fielder for out number two. Osmeal Pinto will stand.
Especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Shin-Soo. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done. Robinson Chirinos. And that misses for ball four. Number 73. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And Holliday's got this one, and there are two gone. Leonis Martin.
Just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike three as they'll need to throw to first here. But the recovery throw will be. Oswaldo Arcia. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Byron Broxton.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. This won't get by the short. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Grounded softly to the left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. So and he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. And it's 1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch. Joe Mauer will. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. This is hit hard and over the head of Beltre at third. It's a fair ball. He'll take the turn and head for second. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Trevor Plouffe will see. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Broxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Kendrys Morales. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Soo-Choo will stand in now. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is. Swinging a soft liner to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Oswaldo Arcia thus far. And he waits out the changeup there as it's belted high and deep into right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. On deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did.
And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos. Eduardo Escobar. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. There's one. Relay to fielder. It's a double play, and that'll end. Robinson Chirinos will stand in. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Number 73. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Leonis Martin. Hard hit towards center. Broxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Joe Mauer will get things.
Not when you got this guy on deck.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Choo will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Trevor Plouffe will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run. Now a ball hit back up the middle to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Elvis Andrews will come forward. A chance here for Dozier at second. A quick out number one. Alex Rios will stand in for the
really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Broxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number two. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Garcia has to retreat to the track, but he has it. Brian Dozier will stand in for the swing, and a ground ball towards the hole. Oh, he finds a way to knock this down, but he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single. For the third time now, he's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And in front of the screen, he'll look it into the glove for the first out of the inning. Here's one hit towards the hole. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing. Adrian Beltre. And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here comes Ron Gardenhire ambling out of the Twins dugout. And that's going to be it for young Mike Pelfrey. The right-hander are up to throw. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field, a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. Soo-Choo. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And he'll reach first safely. And he is in there. Robinson Chirinos will stand in. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Throw back to first will not be in time, so they'll just get the one on the line. The 1-2 with one away. Now a ground ball towards the hole. To Dozier for one. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Leonis Martin. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. Jason Frazier will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Jason Bartlett will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit. Around first, digging for two now. Throwing to second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Byron Broxton. Swing and a high chopper. And the catch is made, one away. Eduardo Escobar.
Put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty. On a pretty swing from Mauer as he launches this ball to deep right field. Tracking it is Rios, but he'll run out of room as this Sean Tollison will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making it. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Casey Fiend is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. And now Andres swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out. Alex Rios even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a two-out double. Adrian Beltre will stand in now. And another full-count pitch home. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Trevor Plouffe. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Brian Dozier like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Osmeal Pinto on the gun. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Glenn Perkins is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15,
Kendrys Morales. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And he's retired here, one away.
Very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
And that is swung on and missed. And we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot as the right-handed batting Kevin Franzen begins. Now a hard liner towards short. And that'll get down for a two-out single. And there's a fellow who had some late game heroics as a pinch hitter in 07. Scott Hairston grabs a shillelagh. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Oh, and this goes right past him. Michael Choice will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And he delivers with two outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Randy Choate will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires. Scott Hairston will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Michael Choice will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Neil Kotz will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames. J.P. Arancibia is into the ball.
Put that bottom of the ninth behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
Reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And a diving try at third, but it's past him. A fair ball. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's...
Tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to fielder for out number 2. Eduardo Escobar. Lined hard to center field. Choice is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Aaron Hicks is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk. And now a swing and a miss by the young Prince, and fielder's gone for the first out. So a run. The 0-1 runner going a second time. Pitch inside the throw, and they're not going to get Rios. It's a stolen base.
But he's in there safely, and now you've got all sorts of opportunities to end this thing with a base hit.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Kendrys Morales. Hit on the ground towards first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Joe Mauer will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. 2. Now the pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Joaquin Soria will come on now, as it'll be the closer's job to try to keep up out of the zone. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away.
Too over-aggressive right now. They've got...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that... Soo-Choo. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Hicks is there, and he makes the catch for the out. J.P. Arancibia. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Scott Hairston. And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Ball game! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
5 previous no-hitters in Ranger history. First ball swinging, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's a high drive, deep center field. Uh-oh! He's done it! He's hit for the cycle. Mike Trout, unbelievable. 6th youngest player. The hit for the cycle, 4th in the live ball era. Goodness gracious, what a night.
1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 out. Dodgers lead 6-5 in the 9th. Rodriguez set. Here's the pitch.
Still 2-2 to Alonso.
Posey's thinking, we got pretty good wood on that one. Do I throw it again? Do I throw the split?
High in the air and catchable. Blanco. It's a no-hitter for Tim Lincecum.
There goes Northia on a high fly ball to deep right field. Puig to the track, one-hands it, guns it back to first base. Out for the double play. We had to wait. It was the plate umpire